They finally did it. On Sunday, FaZe Clan's CSGO roster emerged victorious from ESL Pro League Season 17, and in so doing, became the fourth and final recipient of Intel's $1 million Grand Slam. Twistzz became CSGO's one and only two-time and cemented himself as one of the greats. But with CS2 on the horizon and the entryway to Global Offensive's Hall of Fame about to be sealed off forever, people are sort of wondering, where does this put Twistzz in the conversation for, well, the GOAT? Alright, so before we start fanboying profusely about Twistzz, let's talk merch. We have it, you can too. Head over to shop.thescore.com, check out the esports collection, and nab yourself a t-shirt, hoodie, or crew in any of our cool designs and colorways. Okay, FaZe. Unlike their NASDAQ listing, FaZe's stock in CSGO has reached an all-time high. There's no way I was making it through this video without making one joke about their closing bid price phasing all the fucking way down. So yeah, the CSGO roster. By winning EPL Season 17, the sensational international super team that is Karrigan, Rain, Rops, Twistzz, and Burke ticked off the last of 4 Tier 1 tournament wins they needed to secure themselves Intel's Grand Slam and the $1 million purse that comes with it. For those who don't know, the Grand Slam is a circuit prize that grants $1 million to the first roster to win 4 Tier 1 ESL operated events inside a 10-event span. Prior to FaZe, only 3 rosters had ever completed this run: Astralis, Liquid, and Navi. Last February, FaZe won Katowice. In March, they took EPL Season 15, and in July, nabbed themselves a Cologne. Since then, all FaZe needed was one more to seal the deal. And my god, did they struggle to get it. They earned middling results at EPL 16, disastrous ones at the Rio Major, and lost to a hungry, ferocious Liquid in Katowice.
Nitro, please clear this. Please f***ing clear this.
Yes! 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 And they see us back on top. Grand Slam, here we come. Crazy how we go from that to being 2-0'd by Rare Adam. Real fun being a Liquid fan.
No, what are you not clearing the right when the smoke fades?
I hate it here. I hate it here. Anyway, going into EPL 17, it was resoundingly clear to everyone that this was probably FaZe's best shot. Thanks to some truly otherworldly USP play by Rops. No, like if you haven't seen this Inferno clutch, you just watch.
And that one should be cooked, should be. Oh my god, Rops has got 1 HP, but I'm still
There's a kid at pit.
a little bit concerned. Rops starts to hunt. He has got 0 margin for error. But there's no time for this. There's no health. There's no hope. Oh, come on.
Don't you dare.
Rops! Oh! There's a kit! There's a kit! Rops has done it! He's insane!
Did I mention he later did it again against full buys?
Yeah, and it does get the
this is
double
shady. This
from
is shady. He
Rops.
does know.
He doesn't know as Rops gets the what? That is insane!
Somebody needs to fly this kid back out to face it and check him PC one more time. Just to be sure. By the time they'd made their way to the grand finals, it had become apparent to FaZe specifically that this was not an opportunity to waste. FaZe knew that they would not get another shot as good as this one. Twistzz specifically had a chance to make history, and in his own words, wasn't gonna let it go.
You are about to make history. Like, you're just like one step away, not just from winning a Grand Slam. You're like one step away from winning a Grand Slam twice. Is that like something maybe is like sitting somewhere like back in your head?
I put it in the front of my head. Right now, it's my main hunger and motivation. I have the chance to make history in this game, and I'm not going to let it go.
And he didn't.
Shiro deals with Karrigan. Axel traded.
No way.
Twistzz with a double. He's looking for his second Intel Grand Slam. He's trying to be the difference maker, to find 15, to find match point, with so much on the line. Twistzz has answered the call, battled back into the 3-on-3. And now he sits, waiting for Rops' contact. Sure, Rops falls out of the round, but Twistzz is still a threat out behind the big box. Another on the tally. Twistzz is on a mission! 4 out of 5! One more to find, and these 1v1s have been where FaZe thrive. Baits the shot, Nafany's moving in! But it's Twistzz! The man who could make history tonight!
Thanks to the Magicians' absolutely soul-destroying clutch, FaZe found themselves on match point against a bad bye, and the rest is literally history.
They can't find a thing! FaZe Clan do it in 4! They pick up the trophy, and it just all starts to break down. They realize they've done it.
With the upcoming Paris Major being the last ever in CSGO, FaZe are definitively the final roster ever to win a slam in Global Offensive. It added a ton of pressure, I imagine, and OGs like Kerrigan and Rain can rest easy knowing that their legacies are both complete and immutable. But, more importantly, our boy, our lad, Twistzz, the Canadian sensation, did the damn thing.
I changed my mindset to put the Grand Slam before everything, and it's a very relieving feeling to know that my hard work and my team's hard work has paid off. I spend countless hours playing this game, day in and day out. I don't get to see my family, the people know closest to me, know how much work I put into the game, and yeah, it's very relieving to know it pays off this way.
So where does that leave him in terms of greatness? Well, like I said, with CS2 on the horizon, it's a conversation people are having.
Where does this put Twistzz in like I'm going to
There's
throw
a
the word out
conversation.
there,
I know
right?
what
But
you mean. I know what you mean.
The Hall of Fame conversation, right? Like
hierarchy,
right? Like where?
Yeah.
Because you're right. He is. Nobody has what he has.
No, he's the best, the two-time.
Right?
The two-time.
The two-time.
And a major. The only NA player to do all those things.
Yeah.
The short answer is, it's not my place to say. Is Twistzz the NA GOAT? Unquestionably, but he has been for some time. The real question that everyone's sort of flirting with right now, playfully or otherwise, is does Twistzz have a claim to be called the actual GOAT? It's interesting to think about. While it's true that there is no other competitor in CSGO who's amassed a major and 2 slams, it's hard to know how that extra slam fares against Device's 3 additional majors or the sheer impossibility and indeed inimitability of Simple as a player. I think everyone would agree that Simple remains the greatest individual talent Global Offensive has ever known. Twistz's trophy case may be stacked, and the fact that he's amassed 2 slams worth of silverware on 2 separate rosters is remarkable. But Simple is still Simple. That said, I agree that when you're talking about the Nikos, Coldzera's, even Zywus of the world, Twistzz may actually have the upper hand. Is Twistzz the single greatest CSGO player of all time? I don't think so, and I don't think anyone is seriously suggesting that he is, but he has definitely inserted himself into the conversation. Our boy is, in no uncertain terms, one of the greats. From his genuinely inhuman mechanics to the accolades he's amassed, Twistzz has won everything there is to win twice. He's also 23 and has a long career ahead of him. I can't wait to see what CS2 has in store. Coldzera #1. I never said otherwise. There's no proof that I said otherwise. There's just this like running meme that like if you just like don't ever even fucking playfully insinuate that Coldzera is not the greatest CSGO player of all time, because Brazil will fucking come for you. They will absolutely come for you. It's almost football, like it's almost soccer tier in like how fanatical the fandom is. Like it's like crazy. Yeah.